Hey guys, so today I'm going to do a first impressions get ready with me on Makeup Revolution. So Makeup Revolution just launched a United States store, and then they also launched in Ulta stores. So I think they launched in 250 Ulta stores, and the Ulta near me was, thank God, one of those stores. I've been wanting to try Makeup Revolution for forever. My good friend Shannon Shortcake Beauty, I'll link her down below, talks about them all the time, and so I've been wanting to try them for forever. But international shipping was like $14 and I just couldn't get myself to pay that much because I already hate paying like $8 shipping. So like, I don't want to pay that much shipping. So anyways, I was really excited to try them. I have a blush palette. I have the Affirmation eyeshadow palette. I have a Vivid Baked highlighter. And then I have a Salvation Intense lip lacquer. So I used all these products to get ready today, so if you want to see how I got this look, then stay tuned. And if you want to see my full thoughts on everything, stay tuned till after the video, or I'll put, if you don't want to see the tutorial, then just skip ahead. Alright, let's get going. Okay, so to save time, I've already applied my base. They did have brow products, but they didn't have anything black as usual, so I didn't pick up any of the brow products. So I'm going to start off with eyes. So I'm going to go in to the Affirmation palette. I'm first going to take, so in the palette, I'm going to take this kind of taupey, pinky shade. That one. I'm going to use that as my transition color all over my crease. And I'm just using a Sigma E40 brush. I'm just going to add a couple layers to build up the color a little bit. Although this does have pretty good pigmentation. Then I'm going to deepen it up a little bit with, let's see, I think this brown shade right below this bright pink one. And to do that, I'm going to go in with a Morphe M514. So I'm just going to pop that on the outer corner, drag it into the inner corner, slightly haloing it. These blend really nicely. And I'm going to go back with a little bit more of that same color to just blend them. A little bit more of that first color. What did I say? Okay, so then I'm going to take this second color in. It's just like a really rosy, shimmery shade. I'm going to take that on a flat synthetic brush. I'm going to pack this all over the lid. That leaves a little bit to be desired. Look how the difference of color payoff. So right here I just used my finger and applied it. Can you tell? So these don't really work the best with brushes. You kind of have to pack it on, but it is really pretty once it's on. But the matte shades are really pretty, which is weird because usually with inexpensive eyeshadow it's kind of the opposite, where the shimmery shades are the easier ones to do. I'm also going to take a little bit of this shade at the end. It's just darker and more kind of a copperier color. I'm going to take that just onto a little packing brush. I'm just going to put that on the outer corner of my lid. Then I'm going to take that same flat shader brush and I'm just going to spritz my brush with a little bit of Fix Plus. Raining Fix Plus in here. When isn't it though? Let's be real. Anyways, so I'm going to take, I think I'm going to combine these two shades. This one's really pink and this one's more of like a taupey bronze. So I think I'm going to mix those two. I'm just going to pop that right on the center of my lid. And just for a little bit more of a pop, I'm just going to take this shimmery white shade right here and just concentrate it right in the center of my eye. To be honest, I'm having to build these colors up a lot, like a lot. I'm just going back in with the first kind of rosy shade that we applied. I'm just going to reapply that to the outer and inner corner around that bright champagne that we just put down. Okay, then I'm going to smudge out my lower lash line with both of these colors. Or actually, I think I'm going to use this color. It's a really pretty, oh my god, it's so dark. This color, it's a really pretty bronze. So I'm just going to take that onto a little e.l.f. smudge brush and just buff out my lower lash line with it. That one's really pretty. I feel like these might be hit or miss. Because this one's applying no problem, but that like rosy shade that's all over our lid is just... I'm I'm just taking that same bronze color on this fluffy brush just to blend it. Let's see how the black is. So I'm going to take the black and just press it right into my lash line just to kind of act as a liner, but I don't really want to put on liner. Then I'm just going to pop some of the shimmery white onto my inner corner. I'm also going to apply the matte shade to my brow bone. I'm just going to deepen up my outer corner a little bit, just with a little bit more of the original matte brown that we used. And I'm also mixing it with a little bit of the bronze. So I'm mixing, let's see, this one and then this one, just to deepen up my outer corner a little bit. Okay, and that is all for the eyes. I'm going to do mascara off camera because ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm just going to slap on a little bit of contour. I'm going to use my NYX contour kit. I'm going to use this like ashy shade in here. I know that they have a like bronzer and contour palette coming. Like I know that it's like sold with the US stuff, but my Ulta just didn't have it. So probably end up picking one up if I like this blush palette. Okay. Alright, so now for the blush palette. Look how pretty the packaging is. So it has this little thing that tells you like if they're matte or shimmer, which is really, really nice. These are really pretty. I don't know how I'm going to pick one. Okay, so I think I'm going to use this one in the top corner. It's just more my shade. I don't really do like pinks a lot or corals a lot, but this one's kind of like a nude mauve color. These are really pigmented, like a little bit goes a long way. But it's really pretty. I actually like it a lot. Solid. I like it a lot. Actually, a lot. Surprisingly. Okay, and then this is the most exciting part. I've already used this and I already know that I love it. This is the Vivid Baked Highlighting Powder in Radiant Lights. So pretty. Also, this was the Hot Spice blush palette. So what I'm going to do, first I'll just show you it just dry, but then when you use it with Fix Plus, it is like, oh my god. I'm just taking it on a little e.l.f. small tapered brush. The only thing is this is very powdery. It has a lot of kick up, but on the face, it sits really nicely. Like it doesn't look powdery on your face, but it just has a lot of kick up. This literally makes me want to go out and buy the rest of them. So now, I'm just going to spray my brush with a little Fix Plus. Shower and Fix Plus again. And then pack it on. Do you see that? You could see that highlight from outer space. Now I know this is like really intense. A lot of people don't like that, but I mean, strobing's in right now, right? Like, your cheeks look like wet. Now granted they kind of are because your brush is wet with Fix Plus, but like even when it dries down, it looks amazing. Okay, and then the last thing I got is this Salvation Lip Lacquer Intense. So they have different lip lacquers. They have a lip velvet that is like a liquid to matte formula, but they didn't have any colors that I liked in that one, at least not any that were in stock. And really a matte lip is more my thing. I don't really do glosses too much, but this was just so pretty. It's just a really pretty kind of mauve nude shade, and it's really pigmented. So I'm just gonna use that, and I think I'm gonna line my lips first as well. So I'm gonna use my Milani Rockin' Rose lip liner. And then I'm just going to apply it. It smells nice. It's just kind of like a subtle sweet smell. It's really pretty though. It's a little streaky, like you kind of have to go over a couple times to get it like really opaque, but it's not sticky at all. Like literally zero amount of stickiness. These are even like less sticky than the NYX Butter Glosses, and those aren't sticky like whatsoever. So I'm gonna go pop on some mascara and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so overall, final thoughts, I would give what I tried probably about a B, like overall. The eyeshadows, well, they're really, really pretty. The matte ones are really impressive. I mean, especially for how cheap this was. This was $15 and you have 35 eyeshadows, and they're about the size, they're a little bit bigger than like BH Cosmetics eyeshadows. I did expect this palette to be a lot bigger, like seeing it online, but I'm still pretty stinking impressed. I definitely think it's worth 15 bucks. I think the quality is comparable to like BH Cosmetics Coastal Scents. The shimmery shades are a little bit hit and miss. Like, I still think that like the BH baked shadows are a lot better when it comes to affordable, like really, really shimmery metallic shades. But I definitely think this is nice because it all, you know, is just in one palette. You have your mattes and your shimmers, which I like as well. And like I said, a few of them are really, really good. So, I mean, as you saw in the tutorial, I did have to build it up. And once you build it up, it's really, really pretty. And it's just a couple extra steps to build it up. So it's really not anything that I would be like, don't buy this palette, you have to build up the shades. Like, it's not anything like that. I definitely think it is worth the money if you are on a budget and need some good eyeshadows. I would say give them a try. I definitely want to try a lot of their other ones. They have like really bright shades. They have ones that are supposed to be dupes of the Naked 1, 2, and 3. They have so many products, and unfortunately only like, God, probably like only like 1/5 of the products that they have are the ones in Ulta and sold at Ulta stores, and even sold on their website. That's the like Makeup Revolution USA. They have so many more products on the UK website that I really, really want to try, especially for eyeshadow palettes. They just have so many things, and I want to try all the things. But the so this is the blush palette in Hot Spice. I really like it as well. I didn't think, I'm gonna have to play with the shades because I'm not really a pink blush person, and this is a lot of pink blushes. I couldn't really tell, like, the shades on the back of the box don't really do much. These look a lot more bronzy than what they actually are, but they're really, really pretty. I want to show you guys these because these are gorgeous. Look at that. Like, you could use that as a highlight. It's very, very pink toned, but it's still really pretty. And also this baked one. Let's see, where am I? This baked one is really pretty too. I don't know if you could see that swatch. But this one is kind of like an iridescent pink purple. So it'd be a really pretty highlight. It might be a little bit weird because it's so pink, but I think it's really pretty. Or like it'd be a really good blush topper. So if you have a matte blush but you don't want to do a matte look, pop that guy on top and it'd be really, really pretty. So I definitely think this is worth it too. I believe this one was $10, so not bad because, I mean, you're getting 8 blushes. I mean, you get a decent amount of product for 10 bucks, so, and especially if you really like pink, coral, toned blushes, like, this is your bitch. Like, you need it. It's really pretty. So, I'm definitely going to be playing around with this and playing around with the shades a lot. The Salvation Intense Lip Lacquer I really like. It's really thin, but it still has a nice opacity to it. And it doesn't feel like really heavy. The thing I don't like about glosses is that it feels like putty on your lips to me. Like, it just feels so like, like sticky. I don't like it. But this one isn't. So I want to try the other colors, and I really want to try the ones that are the velvets that are like liquid to matte. I think that'd be really awesome. And they have a bunch of really fun colors. So this is the only like normal color I could find just because I don't do bright lips too much. But they have like reds and oranges. They have one that I swear to God is a dupe for 714 by Jeffree Star. I swear it is a dupe for this color. I really want to get my hands on it just to see if it is a dupe. If I can find the name of it, I will link it down below for you. Yeah, they have really, really pretty colors, and the velvet ones, they have really gorgeous colors of as well. They have like purple, like a bright purple. They have like a lilac. They have reds. So there's a really awesome, like fun color selection. And then this guy. Can we talk about this freaking highlight? What? I think that's enough said. I want to buy the other two ones because these are freaking gorgeous. And I mean, I kind of like the packaging. I think it's pretty, especially since you can see through to the little like engraving on the actual powder. Like I said, there's a little bit of kick up, but like it's so pretty. It's so worth it. Like, it was $5. Yes, please. So guys, that is all I have for you today. I definitely want to try more Makeup Revolution. I can't wait until more comes into my store. I went in to the Ulta that I used to work at, and so the girls there were like, okay, let me show you everything that we have so far, but they didn't have everything out. So once I try more, I'll definitely use it in tutorials, post on Instagram, and keep you guys updated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Become a part of my weird little YouTube fam. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.